Okay, so let's first look at someone. I worked with Saki Ishibashi for years now, and she hasn't changed a bit. Her hard work and pleasant smile are only matched by a love of gossip. How's it going? Oh, hey. Ito, didn't think we'll see you back so soon. Well, ready or not, I'm here. About what happened. It's alright, Saki. You don't need to say anything. It's just so awful. I know you two were close. I mean, I heard, yeah. We were, but seriously, could we leave it alone? I'm fine. If you say so, but I'm glad you're being so, positive. No matter what people say, I know you cared about him and did everything you could to save him. Thanks, Saki. Wait, what exactly are people saying? I guess it's only fair to give you a heads up since we're friends. There's been some rumors about what happened to Tanaka. Rumors? What kind of rumors? Well, that's... Oh, maybe I shouldn't. I don't want to upset you. Out with it, Saki. We both know you can't keep something like that to yourself for long, so you might as well tell me now. Fine, but you didn't hear it from me, okay? On account of all the bad press surrounding Tanaka, the higher-ups are looking for someone to pin it all on. Someone close to the case, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I think I understand it just fine. Also, Bando told me earlier that, Talia was boasted about some promotion, and then I saw some movers going into your office on the CCTV earlier. It doesn't look good is all. Punch in the back of the head sooner than he needs a promotion. And he moves into my office? It's too much. See, I told you, it didn't want to upset you. I told you, you'll be upset. There we go. It's not all definitive, though. All I know for sure is what I've seen on the monitors and what Bando's told me. Hold on a second. Who's Officer Bando? That's not some alias you came up with, is it? I've only tried that with you one time, and you figured it out right away. That... Okay. Bando transferred into from Osaka a few weeks ago, and he's a total sweetheart. Sometimes he comes and talks to me at the front desk when he's free. Huh. You didn't say anything about Tiara's mysterious promotion? Not that I remember. All I know is he's been on the 4th floor doing some legwork for the detectives lately and overheard it. If I run by my office, maybe I'll see this Officer Bando and ask him myself. Hey, that reminds me. Oh, give him this? Okay. What is it? What is it? I don't think a frog drone follows standard police procedure. Do you like it? It's cute, right? Yeah, it's cute. See, I'm trusting you with this because it's more of a private thing. You'll give it to him though, right? Yeah. Sure, no problem. So I've died and gone back to high school. Yeah, sure, I'll give it to him. But you owe me. Thanks, Irene, you're the best. I don't need to be professional. It's fine. Guess we're head up to I'm really bad at these names. So you knew about that too. Thanks for keeping me up to date, Saki. Let's have a look. All the station can be viewed here. Up to date on all the office drama by having an unrestricted view of the whole building. Pretty neat. See, you haven't slowed down in your viewing habits, Saki. Well, they do pay me to keep an eye on the situation out for suspicious behavior. It's not my fault if I happen to notice some other stuff at the same time. Like that detective Ikada always fixes her hair before she sees Detective Suzuki, or the Officer Sato takes off his wedding ring when he enters the building. Anyways, I have to be careful. Yukimura says if anything happens on my watch, he'll make me pay for it. Okay, well, best of luck. You know what? I feel like I have enough info. So let's move on to the elevator. Let's look. Right at the top. Yeah, I figured as much. Tanaka and I have offices on this floor. Reception level, Saki's probably sitting there now watching all the CT footage. Evidence storage, forensics, and the basement. Okay. Huh. Realised what floor they're on. Oh, what's up? How's it going? Sorry to call you like this, Ito. I know we probably should use some time off after the whole Watson situation. I meant to talk to you earlier, but with everything going on, well, you know how it is. It's been a media circus for the last 2 weeks. Damn reporters are waiting for any excuse they could to go for our throats, and they found it. Then the deputy chief starts calling me, then the chief... Hell, got a call from the mayor last night. All of them wants this case solved and out of mind. Huh. If he was here to see it, Tanaka would be furious at all the bureaucracy. Can't even count the number of times he yelled at me after some of the speeches I made to him. He was a good man. Yes, sir, he was. Let's cut to the chase. With every paper and news station covering your case, the mayor demanding a formal inquiry of your conduct. Now, before you say anything, I'm not saying I would have done better in your shoes. The whole thing was rotten, if you ask me. Unfortunately, there are no do-overs in police work, and even choices that seem right at the time can turn around and bite us later on. It's not only you. I made a mistake that night sending you in alone. I'll pay for that too. Keep an eye on your professionalism. Using that spin system from time to time. Don't give those vultures anything to pick at. Ugh. If you're not just about... It's not just about the inquiry though. I've concern about you, and the choices you make, professional and otherwise, have far-reaching effects on the future. The people who will work with you and trust you, the opinions you'll have available, the options you have available to you are all hinged on your ability to keep a professional face. One more thing, given the circumstances, we think it's best to transfer you out of the violent crime department for the time being. Transfer? But sir, I don't understand. I've already done twice the amount of work as some of the veterans, and I've only been in the unit for a few years. Surely my record should speak for itself. I mean, let's at least talk about it first. This is a negotiation, detective. Think of it as a chance to get a fresh start. For the next month, you'll continue to be on leave, fully paid, of course. Of course, I'll need to take your badge until you return. The gun you can turn in downstairs. When you come back, you'll be helping out with some of the vice and insurance fraud cases. As another detective will be moving into your place, we'll need to clear out your office and ask that I've asked the movers to come in today and give you a hand. Ouch. Do I make myself clear, Ito? Oh. Right, I'm not going to go crystal you all hack, although, you know. But there's more to this. So, I know you think I screwed this up, but there's more going on. I need a bit more time to make a case. That's all. That's enough, detective. Until the internal hearing about your case is complete, there's no further discussion of this. Now please go in your office and pack away pack away your personal items to be shipped home. The rest stays with us. And Ito, take care of yourself. He's only doing his job. Like, I'm not saying he's a bad guy. He's trying. You know. It sucks. I know saying yes sir will probably increase my professionalism, but whatever. Sometimes you don't want to be professional. Keep an eye out. You guys, what's up? Hey, Ito, hold up. Ah, this is that. Tyra? Yeah, let's go with Tyra. I heard you were back in the at the station. Real damn shame about Tanaka. He was one great detective. You're right. He was the best. Almost hard to believe he'd let himself get caught the way he did. I mean, it's weird, right? He goes missing and can't manage to get in contact with anyone, even once. I thought he would have tried to get in touch with you, at least since you were his partner and all. Anyway, you shouldn't blame yourself, Ito. It was dumb to send you down there alone with no backup. It kinda was. Let's face it, there's no way you could have handled that on your own. I don't really want to say any of those options. You would have done better? Ouch! You're right, Tyra, even. Yukimura should have sent you, the man who hasn't solved a single one of the murders on his desk this year. Would have turned out much better. Hey, those are just unlucky cases all. No witnesses. If Yukimura had sent me, I would have kept my cool. I'll tell you that. I once partnered with Detective Nita. I was surprised at how compliant he was. He didn't attach himself to the hip. If he didn't attach himself to the hip with Tiara, he could probably make a good detective. Huh. Sometimes I close my eyes and count to 10, hoping that when I open them, we disappear. Unfortunately, that tactic hasn't worked yet. Alarm for fires, earthquakes, and other emergencies. Huh. They told me that this is the only female detective that They told me that as the only female detective, it would be best to give me extra space, which translated into sticking me at the end of the hall. I wouldn't mind a end office, pretty neat. Oh. What morning? I'm exhausted. Oh. Haha! Another kitten. No idea what they're for. First, the boss dumps me out of violent crimes, and then sends movers ahead of me so everyone in the station knows about my demotion before me. What a mess. As if I hadn't gone through enough already. At least with my public shaming, I doubt anyone will have the courage to bother me in here. Gives me a chance to regroup and plan my next move. Whoa. There's a nice picture of her. Right, what's this? Kazuki gave me this silver hairpin for my birthday last year. Seems so long ago. New email in my inbox from Yukimura. Looks like it's just gone out to all detectives. Let's see. Under a lot of pressure, the tragic loss of Tanaka has affected us all. Let's see where this is leading. There it is. Ito will be temporarily reassigned, so he didn't make it public. How humiliating. Real nice of him to wait till I was out of his office before he hit the send. After all this time, Why didn't he believe me? Been in this office for years now, quietly working my way into the boys' club to be respected as a detective. Look at it now. All that hard work shoved into some boxes and handed off to whoever brown nosed their way into a promotion, no doubt. Can't help but feel like my hard work wasn't worth anything at all. Wait, anything all these years? If it was easily so... Let's try this again. Can't help feel like can't help but feel like my hard work wasn't worth anything all these years if it can be so easily picked up, packed away, and forgotten. I could, like, thingy. Yukimura doesn't believe me. I'm the laughing stock of the station, and now I'm being moved out of the office to top it off. Doesn't get much worse than this. But it's Yukimura that stings the most. I thought I could trust him, but instead he tells me to turn in my gun like I'm some sort of criminal. Sitting around here isn't going to change anything. If they won't investigate, I will. First things first, I need to get my hands back on that mask. Mina mentioned it over and over, and it's the only clue I have to go on. You're not going to take the pin with you? Forensics gave the mask a once over and stuffed it down in the basement. I should go there and scoop it out. Okay. Oh. What's up? Officer Bando. Recent transfer from Osaka. Osaka? Seems like in the front desk is quite smitten with this guy. Oh, I need to give him the thing. What's up, dude? Hi, you must be the new transfer from Osaka. Osaka? I'm Detective Ito. That's right, transferred in last week. How are you doing, Detective? Please, call me Bando. You'll have a big station here, but I should say I could never find my way around the Tokyo branch all that well. I'm myself lost half the time, to tell the truth. So you must be the one that's all of the news. Don't worry, could never trust the press. No one know a damn thing about police work, if you ask me, and it sounded like you caught the rough one. Sorry about your partner. Thanks. Rough is an understatement. I need to give you the envelope. Ishibashi at the front desk wanted me to give you this. Huh? Saki did? Well, hand it over then, let's take a look. Oh, well, I didn't reckon she'd said something like this. It's just because you don't know her like we do, Officer Bando. Yeah, well, do me a favor, would you? I know, not exactly professional, but tell her to meet me on the roof in about 20 minutes. I do it myself, but I'm too busy. Okay, sure. No order this to any of the other detectives, got it? You got it, Yuta. You're right. I'll check this work out and then get upstairs when I can. Oh, you want? Okay, cool. So let's go and tell Saki about the helpful advice. Pass the letter you gave him. You did? Way to go, Ayami. What do you say? Was it too much? Wait, you didn't read it, did you? Oh god, you read it. Please forget everything you saw. I didn't read it. He asked me to tell you to meet him on the roof as soon as possible. On the roof? That's romantic, right? It's like I'm on a TV drama. Oh, dang it. Flew a post and something happens. There's cameras. Yukimura will go nuclear. Decisions. I've got it. You're on duty now, right? Watch the front desk for me. Won't be long. 10 minutes, tops. Please, please, please. Sure. That's my girl. I knew I could count you. Not to stand in the way of love. I'll be right back. I could disable the recording system and move around the station without being seen. But not without getting her in trouble with... I don't want to screw her over, so leave the cameras on. Or it hurt Saki's career like that. I'll find another way. Should I... Do I actually need to wait here for it to come back? Is that a thing? Do I wait for 10 minutes? What's the time in the game? Oh, what's this time? Just because I'm curious to see if they do something, I'm going to wait just 10 minutes to see if something happens. I'm just going to cut to either A, something happens, or when the 10 minutes are up. Okay, so nothing seemed to have happened. I figured as much, but I kind of felt like I should check. Okay, so let's head down to the basement. I need to hand over my gun and also find the mask somehow. What's up? Don't think you'll stick around here after that big earthquake this morning, Maury? Don't remind me, I'm trying to keep my mind off it. How you holding up, detective? Taking it one day at a time, I guess. Honestly, I'm surprised to find you still working. Evidence. Tanaka put in recommendations for your promotion. Yeah, I think the people upstairs have got other things on their mind right now from the sounds of things. Besides, I think they stuck me down here because I was asking too many questions. On my last case, may have pissed off a few of the wrong people. Heck, makes me squirm thinking about what I would be like if in an earthquake in this basement. Wish you hadn't reminded me. I'm not really sorry about... Oh, and I'm really... Why did I add not? I'm really sorry about Tanaka, Detective Ito. I respect him a lot. He truly will be missed. Thanks. I miss him too. Gate to the evidence room is locked. Mori has the key, but in desperate times I've seen Tanaka pick the lock to get in. Don't I need to hand my gun over? So I know one way of doing this. I'll head up to the police, to the chief. Oh, crap. On the matter, please return to your office. And the chief gives an order. I do it no matter how much I dislike it, because he is my superior officer and he should be doing the same. This conversation is over. I just wanted to say hi, more than trying to bug him. Dang. Alright, my nervous is up. Oh, wait, what's that? Probably sitting there now, watching all the CTO footage. No, she's still not back. So we've got a few problems right now. One being this camera. I can knock him out? No, that would definitely not be a good thing to do. Whilst the camera is showing. Shoot lock is also not a good idea. Oh man, those would be some interesting options, that's for sure. Right, let's be checking inside my office just quickly. Appear perfect size tin into a makeshift lockpick. Huh. I'm glad I came in here. I guess the problem is people are going to see me do it now. I'll start almost immediately after I pull the lever. Fortunately, it'll be a short window before they realize what's happening, so I need to get to the evidence room quickly. Alright, here goes nothing. Oh my gosh. It's a good thing they allow us to use the elevators still. This isn't like one of the things, don't use elevators in case of emergency. Especially, yeah. Can I change the camera? That not gonna be an option. Damn it. Okay. And here we find the mask. As I held the mask in my hands again, I immediately questioned why I've gone through such great lengths to get it back. A small piece of evidence wasn't worth the risk. Wasn't the answer to my problems. As strange as it sounds, I hoped the mask would react the same way it did when I touched it in Kamakura. I wished to justify what I'd done to provide the sensation I'd felt the day that it wasn't in my head. The mask I held in the evidence locker was nothing more than a rough old wood. No voices or visions, only a quiet left wake of anticipation and the alarm. Of course I held on to it. The case was only getting started and Mia's obsession with it couldn't be an accident. It still had a part to play.